Hey everyone, so it's back to a frame review day, and the one I wanted to get onto today is actually a brand new release from Vuarnet. So this one isn't even on their US catalog yet, but it is available in the US, at least through some retailers. I was fortunate. I got an order for these before Vuarnet closed down for all this COVID crisis stuff, but you don't want to hear about that because who knows when you're seeing this video. So this one is the model District 2003. It's one of their newest releases. They've really made some huge improvements to the overall quality of these frames. And trust me, that is saying a lot because Vuarnet was good before. Can't go wrong when they make improvements without a huge jump in price in particular. These are running about $10, $15 more than what the old models did. They've bumped up the finish quality pretty dramatically. They've added some nice beveling to the frames. They've really revamped their polishing process. So you've got a much nicer finish overall on the frames. They've changed their temple design and they've incorporated that flying V into the side of the temple. Now, of course, it's not on skis anymore. That's one change there. I guess you could argue it kind of looks like it's still on the skier the way they've placed it and put it on the temple here. And what I'm talking about, if you're not familiar with the brand, is their little skiing V logo, which you can't quite make out on the video, but it's at the top of their lenses in everything they do. So you know you're getting the authentic Vuarnet lenses. As far as the frame itself, this is a really nice update. So this is more of a vintage cat eye frame. And again, you can see they really revamped that polishing process. And again, the way this bevel is run across the top, it really picks up and diffuses that light throughout the frame in a nice way. This is their new colorway as well. So you've got that tortoise temple on the back that comes up to the front. You can see that nice detail work on the temple core as well in the way that's finished. Sorry for my thumb there. I'm losing my mind. It's the quarantine. Call it the quarantine. Call it something anyways, right? So again, you've got that nice V there that's incorporated with that temple design. And of course, you can see the thicker portion of the temple here as we move towards the front. And of course, 5 barrel reinforced hinges on the mounting point, which, as you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I am very big on the hinge design and quality of hinges. If you're interested in that in particular, we'll link up a video for that above. Now, continuing on this, I've mentioned several times this nice cut and bevel to the front and the top of the frame. You'll see there the way light refracts and diffuses through that pretty quickly. That is a very, very nice touch on the bevel. And of course, you can see it's magnifying a little bit of what's behind it, which is always nice. The great thing with these, I look dashing in a cat eye, don't I? Come on. Anyway, so you've got a nice cut here across the top. As I mentioned, again, with this, since they've changed the way they cut their frames, they've really improved this bridge fit dramatically. I would compare it pretty closely with our Paris and Leibach. So Leibach and York's frame model Paris, we'll link that one up above as well. But that is one I would say is a very close fit and feel to what this frame is. Now, obviously, that's a little bit more high-end frame, a little bit nicer overall, but just something different. So I'm comparing mainly the way the bridge fit is on these. And what's nice with that, it's going to fit a little bit wider nose like mine is because it has that nice larger relief, and you've got that nice panoscopic cut on these. And that's where these actually splay back a bit like you would get on real nose pads rather than being just that flat cut. You'll see that on my Amsterdam here as well. You've got that nice little bit of an angle to the bridge. And I'll show you another frame later that doesn't have that and why that's a nice feature. Because we want it to fit good on the bridge, right? So, again, as we keep going across this frame, you'll see that that light dances very nicely across it. You can see that insert for the mounting of the bridge. And, of course, where they built that up a little bit, the mounting of the temple, not the bridge. My brain's stuck on the bridge. So the mounting of that temple into the frame front, you can see they've built up that a little bit here and cut around it so you get a nice solid mount on that temple. And of course, again, the light dances very nicely over this as you move around back to the side, especially for the ladies. Now, don't imagine many men are going to be wearing this frame because not too many are daring with a shape like this, right? So with you ladies, when you drop your hair down, you're going to cover up most of this beautiful tortoise, which is kind of sad, but when you do pull it up, especially if you're out doing more sporting activities, which, come on, sunglasses, you are. Don't lie to me. So you will get to see that really nice classic tortoise finish here. And this is more what I would call a vintage tortoise design, which is really nice to see, especially since Vuarnet is kind of a vintage brand anyway. So it's nice to see them come out with a modern cat eye, in my opinion, that still has some nice little touches that throw it back to the classic. Now, if you're interested in this model, I do of course carry it as I have one in my hand. I'll link that down below in the comment, or not in the comments, but in the descriptions, so you can buy that from me if you're interested. If not, it's all part of it. I don't care where you get it from. Just know that this is a really nice frame. Definitely worth adding to your collection if you love the cat eye sunglasses, especially if you like the vintage inspired cat eye. I love that this really throws back to that French 60s era. That's my opinion that I love that, so you don't have to love it. And if you don't, that's not the frame for you. If you do, it's definitely one to add to your collection. On that note, if there's any other frames in particular you would love to see, let me know. I can usually get my hands on anything at least once. Maybe not, but I'll try anyway for you guys. So let me know if there's something in particular you want to see. I'll get that video up as soon as I can, and we'll keep rolling through these. Hope you guys are staying safe during this crazy time. If you don't already, like, subscribe, follow along, and I will catch you